gentleman that I serve, my boss, my boss, Lashida Decree!
What's good? What's good, Lashida? Welcome to Cosplay Wrestling Federation presents Blackout SakuRUMBLE! Yeah, it's been a hell of a while, hasn't it? It's been such a long time, but we have never stopped. Us and you, the CWF universe, have given us all the support we would like to make this the #1 company in anime sports entertainment. So give yourself a round of applause. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. This is going to be one of the biggest, the battle shows. I went to every single universe and find the biggest contenders for the SakuRUMBLE show. And I'm excited. So let me introduce your host. Hailing all the way from right here on Montana, weighing in at 175 pounds of pure sex appeal. Give it up for just you.
That's where.
No. You should not do it.
What?
Let me introduce the other co-host, hailing from the Moon Kingdom, weighing in at 1 bed of roses, giving up for Sophia Mass. Thank you. SakuRUMBLE, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And despite all of the changes there have been in the past 3 years, I am still the perfect gentleman.
Woo! Yeah!
And you all still need my help more than ever. You're all filthy, disgusting, degenerate. You had 3 years to get your act together, and how have you spent them? Were you just playing Among Us this whole time? Well, I think you're a bunch of sussy boppers. That's why... That is why, instead of duking it out in the ring with the rest of the ruffians, for this show, I will be guiding you all by example with the lovely Miss Lashida Decree and Lone Star, I think his name was. Who can remember? Yes. Well, my work is certainly cut out for me. Well, rest assured, CWF, my work here has only just begun. Take it away.
star?
Come on, man. It's Star-Lord, the legendary, you know what, forget it, whatever. Let's just get this started. So, let's go over how this works, because the CWF is like nothing you've seen before, unless you've seen us before. You, the crowd, your cheers determine the future and the outcome of the Cosplay Wrestling Federation. And that means that when you hear something you like, you make noise. And when you hear something you don't like, you make mean noise. And I want us to receive noise complaints from how much you show your feelings. Does that make sense? Alright, let's do a couple test runs. So if I say something, if the competitor, because I'm not competing this time, unfortunately, if the competitor says something you like, say, we should make sure that we have no more 2-year gaps between SakuRUMBLEs, what do you do? Alright, that's okay, you can be louder, that's alright. And if they say something you don't like, how about we just cancel next SakuRUMBLE just for kicks, you say?
And yes, if somebody says that you should stop watching trash like anime and wrestling, you all. Why no? You're supposed to cheer. I don't think they get it, so.
What's wrong with you, man? Come on. Alright. Let's have no more further ado of the word I only learned recently. Introducing our first competitor from parts unknown, weighing in at 180 pounds, Conan Ryder Ichigo! I am Conan Ryder Ichigo, and I'm here to protect all of you from menaces such as him. He makes it so much better wearing that little tuxedo over there, brainwashing the masses. And I'm not going to allow him to brainwash the Kamen Rider back from hell again, because I will drag him right back down. Alright, well, it looks like we finally got another hero here besides me.
Well, I do not appreciate this calling out. What is with the hostility? I'm just trying. I have your best interests at heart.
Alright, well, whether that's true or not, let's go on and bring out our next competitor. Here.
That's right, everyone. For the first time, the best of all time has come to SakuRUMBLE to bring you the best in cosplay sports entertainment. Can you make some noise, please? Now, I am here fresh off of my victory at CarrierCon, where I was declared the best of all time. And I am here to continue that title and to prove it. And of course, I'm also here to, what was your name again? Eyemask Face? Oh, no, you had some weird name in the convention, doesn't matter. No one cares you anyway. And I gotta say, I love how this works. There's 360 degrees of view. So that means no matter which angle I am facing, someone is getting a very lovely view of America's ass.
And of course, I am proud to be here. I'm here to once again reign as the Winter Soldier and the People's Champ and the best of all time. Because we are, of course, in the greatest country of all time. Can I get a USA? Let's try that again. Can I get a chant going? USA! 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 Now that's more like it!
America's ass!
Now it seems like you all know me, so I can cut my introduction short. I can just say this one thing. There's only room for one brainwashed cyborg in the CWF, and I think we all know who that is. Thank you very much.
It doesn't feel so good when people forget your name, does it?
My name is Tuxedo Mask. How could anyone forget I'm adored by all of you, right?
All right, well, let's go ahead with our next competitor. From the Sheila District, weighing in approximately 1 founding titan, the freedom fighter, Aaron Diego!
To all subjects of SakuRUMBLE, my name is Aaron Yeager. 4 years ago, I learned the truth of this world beyond the walls. And my Everest, I crossed the sea in hopes of defeating all the titans and achieving my freedom. But instead of freedom, I found Seattle. And all of you engaged in this stupid contest. Year after year, you'll fill this room in hopes of finding wrestling champion after wrestling champion. But a new one always replaces the old one, continuing this cycle of rage and hatred. For years to come, I refuse to let that happen. Because I am free! My Titan Core can wipe out any of you in my way with a single cut of my hand. That's right! Let's go! That's right, boss! It's already over for all of you! Crown me as your final wrestling champion, and I'll bring an end to this war! After all, there will be no need to fight for this championship. If there's no one left to fight for it. Well, if anyone dare stand in the way of my rumbling, unless you're in Picasso and leave me a little Picasso, then step right up and prepare to be Jaegerborn!
Jaegerbomb! 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 Jaegerbomb!
Well, I think he could have said that a bit more gentlemanly, but he is certainly right about all of you. I'm sure he could crush all of you.
Yeah, and then just pack it on and make sure people hold it.
Well, why don't we keep this train going and see about that? Introducing our next competitor from the Kingdom of Bastard, weighing in at 175 pounds of neat goodness, the Elite Neat Kazuma! What's up, SakuRUMBLE? Hi, confidence! Now, you may be wondering why I was actually in the crowd. Because I month? And looking at both of the people that are in here, freaking terrify me! I mean, we got liberal demons! We got military specialists! And then we got some guy who can't even pay child support! I'm looking at you, Tuxedo Mask. But the only thing that's scarier than his missed payments is the debt that I have to pay for Aqua's casino bills. God damn! But, you know, that didn't stop me from becoming one of the champions. Can I get a hoorah? Yeah. Now, if you want to see this debt-ridden adventurer go on to the top, give me a hoorah! That's right. Well, wait. Cosplay dance.
And I'll give you.
Cosmo, before you get going, I thought this was a scam call, but I appear to have been notified that someone has your card. Apparently they're using it to spend a lot of money. They're blue hair, call themselves a goddess. I guess he's got to go.
Well, serves that coward right. Calling out a loving father like that, he should be ashamed. Shame! Shame him!
Shame! You can make a sign, or if not, I could give it to someone else who wants to make a sign.
We may not see any more.
Take your time. We have the whole hour.
But good luck fixing that bill. I hear credit card companies are friendly about that these days. In the meanwhile, let's go ahead and see our next competitor. From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 185 pounds, in first head, Sac Anime. Well. Look at this room. 3 years of work just to get here to tell you all that you're all such horrible pieces of trash. You see, I don't need any of your support. Because I've gone to other performances and done just as good without any of you people. Don't boo me, I know what makes you cheer.
Yeah. I'll take the marker. Thank you.
But I'm sorry if you can't handle the truth as it is. Well, maybe next time you should put on some deodorant, because y'all are the worst. Well, that was just outright impolite.
Finally, someone is talking some sense. Though, I think he might stand to use some deodorant as well. He smells a bit like San Francisco.
That was actually pretty good. All right. Well, let's keep this ball rolling with our next competitor.
Can you give it to somebody? Yeah.
From Mexico, weighing in at 123 kilograms.
Hey, no. Welcome to SakuRUMBLE 2022! Please, come on, man. It's been too long, right? Too long! Too long! Come on! What am I doing here to have fun or what? This year, they invited King back to show these people what a real wrestler is like. They have a wrestling show and not have a real wrestler? Come on! Well, that's why I'm here to show all these jabronis what the real wrestler, your champion, is really like. So sit tight and enjoy the show and watch the king of the Iron Fist becomes the king of the SakuRUMBLE. Órale, arriba la raza!
Well, you certainly said a lot, but it sounded just like a bunch of angry jaguar noises to me.
I'll take angry jaguar noises over you any day. Well, with that, let us bring on our next competitor. Fresh from the PS6 pre-order lines, weighing in at the Smart Video Library, he is The Chosen!
The most impressive!
Seattle, Washington! As Lashayda said at the start of the show, she's scoured the entire universe is searching for the ideal competitors. And I'm a little out of breath. Oh, I'm so sorry. My arms are all tired. I'm carving my own path on the way here. All right. I don't feel like I'm at my full power. Milady, if you could hold this for just 1 second. Yeah, rip off. All right. So, you find yourself here at SakuRUMBLE 2, CWF. Well, I just want you all to know something. This Federation's roster is a freaking hellscape. If you're gonna survive this show, I have a few tips for you. Tip number 1. The locker room has busted vending machines. If it steals your buck and you need a soda, just ask Punky. He's happy to help out the little guys.
Oh!
Tip number 2. It's not an actual. You know who Kamen Rider Ichigo is? He's a 1970s superhero. There you go. And tip number 3. Tuxedo Mask is the second biggest liar in this entire federation. He's probably trying to tell you some bullcrap story about how he helped Sailor Moon save the Earth. Not true.
You speak the truth!
I look forward to being here year after year, competing in front of all of you. And let's just say things are going to get a little gnarly.
All right. Well, that is our roster, but I assure you, you do not need to leave. This show is not over. You did not wait in that line for nothing. Could I have? Oh, yeah.
What in the name of Queen Serenity was that last competitor? Was that really one of ours? It seems like someone from the crowd just snuck into our roster.
That man had tearaway pants over shorts. So I'm impressed one way or the other. Now, can we have all of our competitors up on stage, please?
All right. As much as I want to see y'all, we have to make some cuts. This is primetime television, and I have to only take the best. Welcome to round 2. Hailing all the way from Mexico, King! Now hailing fresh from the PS6 pre-order line, give it up for The Chosen! Hailing from the Shigashida District, give it up for the Freedom Fighter, Aaron Yeager! And finally, from Brooklyn, New York, give it up for Lucky Barnes! Give it up for all our competitors for coming. Thank you, everybody. Take it from me.
All right, so here's how round 2 is going to work. Now we're going to get some one-on-one quality time with our second round competitors, and we're going to go ahead and start with the MCU's very own Bucky Barnes. Now, Bucky, it's been a while since I've seen you. Oh, I haven't, because our paths, they don't really cross that much. So remind me, what is it you do that makes you so great that everyone likes you more than me?
Losing arms!
Like you said, I only need one arm to be twice you. But of course, the reason I deserve to be the champion has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with the deadbeat dad. It has everything to do with these 3 right here.
Oh!
Now you want, okay, I'll give you one thing. You got very nice hair. But the thing is, your whole weakness is the same weakness as a cat. All I gotta do is scruff your neck and you're useless.
Oh! Oh my God!
And the Chosen. What were you chosen for again? Chosen for wearing dad pants and those Best Buy slugs? I don't even see you. I choose you to leave. And the so-called king. I got bad news for you. You're in a country that recognizes no crown. You are in the USA! And if you want to try to call yourself a king here, I'm going to drop kick your tea bags right back into the Boston Harbor. You know what? Give me this guy in the final
got the freedom fighter, Aaron Yeager. All right, Aaron. Now you talked a big game, but I'm not sure I fully understand. Why is it you think you're so much better than everyone else here? What makes you better? You come in walking all tall, talk the talk while you walk that walk.
Why don't I just show you if I can just have a stage here and transform? I'm lucky I have this mask, but I'll play your game. You see, what makes me so great is even in human form, I now possess the full power of the founding Titan. I can do whatever the plot demands of me. I could be armor Titan or run for his money because I am plot armor. And if I lose, I can just erase all of your memories anyway, so it don't matter. Or SakuRUMBLE. I have all of the Titans in the world at my command. So why not just
Sasagio! Woohoo!
Well, all right, Aaron. That was quite an answer. A little divisive, but why don't we go ahead and move on to our third competitor.
And for these next competitors, I will be asking the questions because Star-Lord is playing softball here. I'll show you how it's really done. The Chosen! Chosen for what exactly? You weren't chosen for gym class. You weren't chosen for prom. And you certainly weren't chosen to compete in this show by me.
I'll have you know I don't need to go to prom. I'm a veteran of NoFap. Sit down. You bore me. You, sir. I respect you. However, that man is also a king, just like you. You can do better. Do better. As for you, sir, I liked you better when you were Kira Jesus Yamato. Please sit down. And you, like I said, I have the utmost respect for you. I'm going to but Jaguar Noises deserves everything. The last thing I want to say is, these two, and those who could not join us this evening, are embarrassed because this is what peak performance looks like. I asked all of you to drink it in, but I do not force myself on others. So, I don't want to answer your question because your question is invalid. Well, I am the chosen.
No, do not share this man. He is a terrible role model to all of you. Very well, let's just move on from that ugly disaster. On to the king. Well, the cat came back. King, this is not your first performance at a SakuRUMBLE. As I recall last time, victory was snatched right out of your claws. What makes you think this show will go any differently?
Three long years, amigo. Just stay home and get some fat and lazy. No. She worked his ass off 3 years to get back here so I can look you in your eyes and tell you to shut the hell up.
the community.
My pleasure. All right, so we've heard from our 4 competitors, and we've heard a little bit from the crowd, but before we can make a final decision, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a roll call. So, now is your chance. Now is when you, the crowd, determine the finalists. So if you've ever been loud in your life, be twice as loud now when you tell me, do you want to see Bucky Barnes? All right. Do you want to see Aaron Yeager? All right. Do you want to see The Chosen? All right. And do you want to see Ken? Now, I'm a little bit hot here, and after all the times I've been punched in the head and shot in the head and otherwise injured in the head.
And listening to music too loudly.
No, that had nothing to do with it. Ever. So, let's hear that again for Bucky Barnes! Give me one more status update on The Chosen! And let's have the final season of Cheers or Cheers for Aaron Yeager!
All right. Let's set up this championship match. The main event. Hailing all the way from Mexico, give it up for And on the other corner, hailing all the way from the Shikashina district, give it up for Aaron Yeager!
One second. Before this match starts, you, sir, I am not done with you. There's one last thing I need to tell you. You asked what makes it right for him to be here? Sir, you lost 3 years ago. Never forget it. hope the king takes the crown.
Very well, we have an endorsement from one loser to another. All right, let's get this final started, shall we?
All right, bring it in, you two. Yeah, you two. Move up, not down. All right, you know how this works. It's gonna be 1, then 1, then 1, then 1. That's 2 plus 2 is 4. That's good. I remember math. All right then, which of you wants to go first? It does sound like they want to see King first, so all right.
All that hype and how these your series ended. Oh yeah! With a fart in the air. You all that up just to be a little bitch. It talks about how you turn into a titan, get naked, and get really power. Well, guess what? King gets naked and fight his friends daily, and I can do that shit right now too.
What do you think you are, King? The Beast Titan? Give him that head, sure, but are you 17 meters tall? I don't think so. Even in human form, you might have more muscles than yours, truly. But no matter how many punches you throw at me, I can just regenerate and start anew. You can't even cut my head off without the power of plot to attach it back on and save me! So it is you who will be bowing to the power of the founding titan when I take the championship and start the rumbling. You will be first.
Hey, bro's not bad.
Yeah, this guy talking about how we can just keep restarting over and over and over, just like his anime series just keep getting over and over and over, but nobody makes sense. You don't see what's in his head? No? Alright, that's what I know. So, hey, by the way, real pro wrestling, you do real pro wrestling stuff, unlike you, what the hell did you even do last 10 episodes? Nothing. Shut up right now and tell me to have a keep your ass. I will kick the living hell out of you from here to Mexico City to New Mexico and come back to the next city over and over and over.
If you kick me from city to city, that just makes the rumbling all the easier for me. I'm already going worldwide anyway. This is just my first stop on my freedom tour! If you join the Jaegerists, I'll bring you with me, and you can all watch my colossal titans trample his hometown flat. There will also be a party with 3 concessions at Shiganshina afterwards, if you survive.
Hey! Bring it back. Come on. Please don't bite me. Real gentleman. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, before we make our final call, let's hear it one more time for Aaron Yeager. And one more time for Dave.
Okay, that was cute though. But remember, I am the CEO and owner of the Cosplay Wrestling Federation, so the final decision is always mine. So give it up for your winner!
King!
Give it up for
Congratulations, King! You finally won a SakuRUMBLE! You're just lucky that I was not competing here at this show, or else certainly you would have won this one.
Sorry, I just can't talk right else. I'm so tired.
Well, if you want to see King kick Tuxedo Mask's ass, maybe you'll see that happen